Welcome back to Handlebar Garden, and hope all's well. I'll tell you my little project for today. This was gifted to me, and it's a hill garden. It's going to go somewhere in there right there. I've considered getting one of these in the past, and just never have. But that's where it's going to go, and I'm going to do my best to show you how to get this thing installed. So get ready for that. All right, we'll get this. Get these floorboards off. Get them broke loose here. That's a good place for that. Hopefully that'll be all right there. We'll pick that. Yeah, 3 miles long. And sometimes I wonder, I've worked on a lot of stuff. It's not overkill. Having stuff so long, bolts so long in there. So I'll try to get that off and show you that extender. There's the extender on the front one. I think it's still doing pretty good. And there's the extender for the rear mount. So I'll go ahead and take these bolts out and just stick it right there for now. Good and out of the way. All right. Next, what we got to do is got to get this pad off here. Many different solutions to that. Hopefully, we won't tire them up and have to get some new ones. But how this actually goes, here's the rear one, is goes just like this right here. Hopefully, you'll be able to see this. Put this in here, right like that. And that'll go in there. That's the way it fit. Just take this bolt out, put that in there, and this go in here. Then what we're gonna have to do, try to get this turned around here, is we're gonna drill a hole right there to hold the front side of this. That's the way it'll look. So we'll take this. All right. Cool. So what I've done, I was gonna take this pad off, and then I turned the camera off. Being this was gifted to me, of course, I didn't get no directions or nothing, which is fine. Kind of do things on their own anyway. Anyway, I took this. You had to take this off anyway. It's back bracket. So I took it off and mounted this where it needs to go. Okay, and you've got to drill a hole in here. That's what's going to hold the front. So that's the way it's going to sit. So this is very thin. It's going to be easy to pop a hole through there. Not worried about that. But what I'm thinking is once I pop that hole in, I've got to put a bolt in here. And I'm thinking that I can raise this up enough to get that bolt in there. So that's what we're going to try. And if that don't If we can't, then of course, then we'll just take the pad off. But I just didn't want to endanger. I don't want to have to buy new pads, so I was going to try to go around that if possible. So we'll see how that turns out. So what I've done here is I marked my hole with a marker. Put my punch on there. All right. That'll leave it a little dention. And then we're going to drill this hole through. So hang on. We'll get with you. Let me show you what I've got. Got my hole drilled right there. And being this was gifted to me, I didn't get the bolt. And what I was able to do though is just raise that up lightly, and I got that bolt through there. So next part is pretty simple. Let's go back. Like that, and see what we can do here. So if I wanted to, I could run down run this down real quick, and that'll help hold it in place. That'll work just fine. Awesome, awesome. We'll get a small Allen wrench in there just in a minute. Just like that. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Basically, you're just putting them back together in reverse of how you took it apart. And that'll go right back where she was, and that's what it's going to look like. And see if I can't see at the end. Let me get this thing buttoned up. All right, I cleaned those threads up real good, and of course, applying some new Loctite. I always make sure this thread easy as it goes in easy. Just what I'm trying to say is make sure it ain't cross-threaded. If you've got to use a wrench to get them to move, back it off and try it again. There we go. You ever look under your mic and say, wow, this thing is nasty? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So the torque spec on these, I'd rather you look it up. I know what it is, but you can do it. Look it up for yourself. Uh, you look that torque spec up. I'll give you a hint. I think it's between 36 and 42. Just look at that. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to keep going with it. I'll just, I don't mean I'm not going beyond that. I'll just give it another tick. That's all I was doing. And there we have it. Besides me wiping it off, fingerprints. There we are. And that will save. Matter of fact, I don't know if I've ever hit it. But just added a piece of chrome. Hope this helped you out somehow. That's how we do things around here. Have a good one. Be good one another.